share our video to our Facebook page. Okay, so today we are doing just a short live to share a few of the sections or collections of crystals and jewellery that we didn't get to show on our Facebook Live last Friday. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Michelle. I am the owner of Nature's Magic. This business has been around for over 10 years. We've been online for a while now doing lives, and also we have a beautiful online store as well, which all of our jewellery is available online. And we also have a very large collection of so many different beautiful crystals and jewellery. You can find some really rare and unusual and interesting crystals within our store, so make sure you have a look at our website. We've always got some great deals on. There's a special offer section there which you're welcome to check out. You can always get deals on things like bracelets, or when you're buying multiples of things like tumblestones. And from time to time we do of course have sales on, and being close to end of financial year, I'd be keeping your eye out on our page. But also, if you want to sign up to our emails, you'll notice there'll be a pop-up to get 10% off your first order when you join our mailing list. So if you're a new customer, that's a great way to start saving with us. Also, we have auctions on at the moment. So every day we have 24-hour auctions, new items that are starting at least 50% off. Hi, Romney, which you can bid on. Bidding ends around 8 o'clock each night, and each item is staggered every 5 minutes to give you time to bid on multiple items if you wish to do so. But if you do want to purchase multiple things, unfortunately things do get invoiced individually. So it just means that if you have multiple items and you want to combine shipping, just send us a message and we can organize a single invoice for you. So today we're just going to focus on a few particular crystal collections. Healer's Gold, which is what I'm wearing now, which is a combination of pyrite and magnetite. We'll also be looking at our smaller collections of Hemimorphite, Dumortierite, and also Atlantisite, which is a combination of purple stickite in serpentine. I'm also happy to show you around the space. If there's anything else you'd like to see from our website, or if you've just got a question, you want to know what crystals might be suitable for a certain intention, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to share my knowledge and wisdom. But today I will start with the Healer's Gold. And just to let you know, the prices that I say today, if I am offering a discount on something, that discount is a live special. So if you're here live, you get the benefit of that discount. Some items I will be adding to our clearance collection, which means that discount will be more permanent. It's something we'll add to those items on our website. So probably by like tomorrow, you'll be able to shop those prices direct on the website, because we are doing a bit of clearance for end of financials, so you can get yourself some good deals today. I've still got the table set up the same as Friday, so we also have some other things on the table in case you're interested. Hi there, what is super rare? Is that what you're looking for? We have lots of really interesting and rare stones. Depends on what you're looking for, I guess. I've got Numite, I've got Sugilite, Tanzanite, thinking what else we've got. Moldavite. We've got quite a lot of Moldavite and some other tektites, which are all genuine. So we only source high quality genuine stones. I've been working in the industry for over 20 years, so I know my stones. And we are always a good place to come to if you're seeking something genuine and reputable. We work only with reputable suppliers. So anyway, I'll show you what we have on the table for today. And if you have any questions or you would like to see something in particular, just ask. And as I said, I'll be happy to show you. Once I start showing a section of stones, I will just try and focus on that collection, because once this YouTube live finishes, we do like to timestamp you know, when we're showing certain things, so that people who are watching a replay can find what they're looking for quite quickly. So we also link these YouTube videos to our website. So for example, if once we've shown our Healer's Gold collection, we'll pop a little link up to Healer's Gold, so that if you're wanting to search in the future for any particular gems and you want to see it on video, because sometimes things look a bit different on video, that's how you can easily find those things. So I'm just going to turn the camera around to show you our little setup today. So this is our, I'll just take the pendant off I was wearing. So the collection of Healer's Gold that we have is all here. So everything that we have in stock is being shown. So if there's something you're looking for that isn't on the table, or there's like a ring that's not in your size or something, you can ask us to keep an eye out or to order something in for you. So this is the Healer's Gold. We also have pyrite next to that. I did show pyrite on Friday, so you'll be able to find our replay to Friday night's live that from last Friday where I showed all of that. If you want to have a look at something specific, you're welcome to do so here, but also you can watch the replay and purchase things direct off the website as well. Same as if you're watching this is a replay, you can just take note of an item code and then you can see what we have online. This is our Baltic Amber collection, which again I showed on Friday, so I won't be showing that right now. But just so you guys know what we have here. I also have some stunning aquamarine crystals. They are brand new. We have not got those on the website yet. Again, I have shown these in a previous live, so they're on the table to look at if anyone wants to see. Also Dumortierite, there's a couple of new pieces there. Sunstone I'm going to keep on the table to show on Saturday, so I'll be doing our next live this Saturday at 1 p.m. on Facebook, which is our usual time. And from now on, I'll be alternating weeks. So this week will be Saturday, and then the following week will be a Friday night at 7 p.m. So doing a little bit of something different. We also have Septarian hearts there, a couple of ammonite pendants and ring. Dumortierite will be showing today. I'll be moving my light so you'll be able to see them a bit better. We have Atlantisite pendants, and there's some earrings up the back there too, and the gorgeous Hemimorphite. So that's what we'll be kind of focusing on this little section over this side of the table today. But if there's anything else you want to see, just ask. I am going to start with the healer's gold though, unless there's something specific that you guys would like to see. I'll just quickly show you our space. So as you can see, we do have loads of gorgeous things, which, yeah, we can definitely go for a little walk. Unfortunately on YouTube, the lighting is not fantastic for me to walk around the space. But yeah, we do have a lot of beautiful jewellery. There's some stunning rare fluorite jewellery. I'll be showing that on the weekend. So after today's live, I'll be resetting our table. There's more over this side as well. So you can see we've got so much beautiful jewellery. You can find all of this on our website. It's our gorgeous aquamarine. We've got lots of stunning Larimer. And sunstone in iolite, that's probably a bit more of a rare one. Lots of beautiful genuine turquoise. So yeah, lots of gorgeous stones. Probably more jewelry than crystals these days, but yeah, we can certainly source lots of different things. So I'm going to start with the beautiful healer's gold. If you're watching and you're new here, just to let you know, we can invoice you directly after the live show for anything that you have claimed. Just be mindful that if you do claim something, it is a commitment to buy, and we do ask that invoices are paid immediately and preferably within 3 days. If you need longer to pay, just send us a message, and we're really quite flexible, but also just, you know, as long as you're communicating. All right, so Romney, was there anything you wanted to have a look at today? Otherwise, I'm happy just to start showing what we've got here. And I'll talk a little bit about each crystal while we are showing it. So healer's gold, I'm just going to move my light. There we go. As you can see, it is quite a reflective stone, so I'm actually thinking I might do less light for this stone because it's actually probably easier to see the contrast of the beautiful pyrite with the black magnetite. So this particular stone is mainly mined in Arizona. So it is a pretty unique stone in that it combines the properties of both the pyrite and the magnetite. So magnetite, like the name suggests, is very much magnetic in its nature. Therefore, it helps to attract things to us. It's a very grounding stone, particularly of higher vibrational energy and light. So hence the name, healer's gold. It is particularly good for healers or those working with the energetic realms, who work with spiritual energy to ground that down into the physical body. And it's a really helpful one for healers to wear whilst working on their clients, both for protection and to prevent energetic drain, but also for both like an integration of energy as well. So can it heal my depression? So like with any crystals, I like to see them as a form of energetic support. They're not going to do the work for you. That would be nice if it did, but it certainly can support your energy system whilst you're doing other things like therapy or help. You know, sometimes crystals can help us in subtle ways, like helping to create a subtle shift in our energy can have a positive on-flow effect onto our mind and onto our emotions and onto our physical well-being. So crystals work work, I feel, in a slightly more subtle way, but each to their own in terms of beliefs. But where I'm going to share things about their energetic properties, I think it's really important to remember that we are absolutely energetic beings, and things that affect us on the energetic certainly filter down through to the physical. So it's it's one perspective that I know some people do work with crystals, that they do bring them a lot of joy and can help to shift things on a subtle level, but really depends on the source of the depression. It can be a bit more complex of an answer than just a yes or a no, I think. But I hope that helps. Can it heal P. Diddy? There's probably one way of working with crystals that I probably shouldn't say, and that is you can probably use them more in a physical way. I think that's the only thing that's going to heal P. Diddy at this point. Anyway, I shouldn't say that out loud. Anyway, 4379, this one is 194. So all of the Healer's Gold today is actually going to be 15% off unless I give it a bigger discount. So the 15% off is a live only special. So if you claim it live and you make payment for that invoice this week, you'll get the 15% off. Watching on your lunch break, Romney, awesome. So yeah, Healer's Gold. So a bit more about that one. It is a crystal that helps to harmonize our energetic bodies. So from the spiritual, the astral, the emotional, and the physical bodies. So it can help to harmonize those different levels of ourself. Next one here, this one's got really beautiful, nice big chunks of pyrite through it, as well as the magnetite. That one is $154 and code 4377. We also have another beautiful large oval pendant. This one again has nice big chunk of the pyrite. And pyrite is very much connected to the sun and divine masculine energy, which is the more active part of ourselves. And the magnetite is more connected to yin, or the feminine energy within ourselves. So they do actually, the magnetite and pyrite combo is very balancing on our inner masculine and feminine, and can help us to be more receptive as well as more active in our energy. So if you're someone who maybe lacks motivation, or you're being struggling to take action on things, the pyrite is a great crystal to wear to help with that energetic support. So 4376, this one is 104. Is that meant to be 115? Bit hard to tell. I might have to double check what that one's meant to say. Just a moment, I'll see what it says on our website, because that's not a very clear tag. What is that one? One moment. Whatever it is online will be the correct KPGJ 4376. Okay. It is 115. That's a great price. So 115, that's 15% off today as well. So 115, 15% off. Then we've got some smaller ones. I'll show these on as well once I've shown them in my hand. So this is 4373 and 119. Sorry about these tags, guys. I think obviously they were maybe written incorrectly when they were first done. 4373, I'll just confirm the price on that one, was 119. I think these were meant to be, that's 115, that's 119. They were obviously at different times. I'm just wondering if they were meant to be switched, because one's a lot bigger than the other. But anyway, get a better deal on the bigger one. This one is another gorgeous half. That is 4374 and 115 on that one too. I actually think these tags have been switched, because that should be 115 and that actually should be the more expensive one. But anyway, it's only a few dollars between them. This one is our smallest pendant, and just a really nice little simple triangular piece. This is 3270. Code and the price is 60, so that one is also 15% off. Hey Rain, how you going? Hey Phantom, you can believe what you like. If you don't like it, just scroll on. Anyway, have a lovely day. We have also got rings, but actually I think these two actually work quite well as a set together. I like the shapes as a set. And I'm also just going to show these pieces on so that you can see what they look like. Okay, so the this is the first one that we had on, which was the big teardrop. I love this piece. I love the little brass accents on it too. I think they complement really nicely with the pyrite as well. So this piece, I'll just say the prices. If you want to claim them once I've shown them, that was 4379 for 194. The next one, which is the second teardrop, which was 154 as well. So just remember, if you guys are finding us in the live today and this is something you're interested in, feel free to like the video, subscribe to our channel. I'm not going to be doing so many YouTube lives from here on over the next month or so, but I will be coming back to do YouTube lives in the near future once we've got a few more new arrivals. We'd always end up putting our Facebook videos here on YouTube though, so you can be notified of any new lives or replays. You can always catch us live over on Facebook. So this is number 2. Hi, how you going? And I love bacons. Hi. This one, oh sorry, the last one was 154. The large oval, so this was the one that's 115. I thought that maybe the tag had been switched with a smaller one. It's quite a cool looking stone, isn't it? I love the pyrite. Obviously looks really nice on black too. We do have a few pairs of earrings. Unfortunately, I don't have many that would match the pendants specifically, but if you're after a matching set, I'll do my best to match for you. So that was the $119 pendant. So these are all 15% off today, all of our Healer's Gold, if you claim it live. I was actually going to mark down a couple of pieces as well for our clearance sale. So I'll show them first and then I might do a couple little markdowns. So then that was the second smaller oval. Pyrite's also a very protective crystal. It's very deflective of negative energy. So it's a good one to wear if you are wanting to shield your energy a little more. And pyrite, being that energy of the divine masculine, is also quite, yeah, I get like that protective energy, but also it's very active, so very activating as well, I think is the word. So that is also the smaller, more petite one. That's what that one looks like on skin. So this one was only 60, has 15% off as well. And I'm gonna, let's see which one I think I'll just choose one of the pendants to do an extra discount on. I think I might do, being drawn to that one. All right, so this one was 119. I'm going to bring that one down to, actually, let me just see what 15% off is, and I'll do a bit more than 15% off. Let's see. So okay, so 15% off brings it down to 101. Let's make it, excuse me. I'll make that one 95. So we'll do 95. I'll take a bit more off than 15%. Actually, what's 20? 119. Do 20% off that one. So 95 was 20% off. So I'll just grab my little stickers. So 95 is the new price. That one is just an extra special deal. Okay, we'll keep going with the rings next. So I'll start, we've actually got a lot of size 9s. I don't know how we ended up, maybe all the other sizes were just the ones that people were looking for. So I only have, my smallest size is an 8. Got lots of size 9, so I'm going to do a couple of clearance on size 9. And then we've got size 10 and 11 up the back there. Yeah, so both the pyrite and magnetite are both iron-based minerals as well. And so therefore, being that they are iron-based, they're strongly sensitive to the magnetic aspect of the electromagnetic and energy field, which is light. So the combination of these two really does help to ground that light into the physical body. And also, if you're working on others, like I mentioned before, it does also help with grounding that light into your client's body as well. So it does enhance when you're doing healing work, particularly things like Reiki or other types of energy work. So this is the size 8. That one is code 3201 and $88. So all of these rings are 15% off unless I say otherwise. And there's something about pyrite I also find quite energizing. It's like, yeah, it's just got this very activating property to it. So these are all size 9. So rectangular ring there. Kind of looks like a spatter of paint across it, doesn't it? It's interesting. That one is 139 and code 3198. This one's quite, oh, that's actually, oh, that's an 11. How did that get there? I'll put that with the other 11s. I was going to say that felt a lot bigger than a 9. Next size 9 is another rectangle. It's got a little bit more pyrite through it. Sits nice and flat, just a nice simple sterling silver band. That one is 148, code 2401. I'm going to do this one as a bit of an extra special price of 100 today, so that's $48 off. So add that one as a clearance item. So $100 off from 148, so save $48 on that one. Size 9, code 2401. Next is a slightly different shape. It's got a bit more of a clear contrast between the magnetite and the pyrite. Simple split band, a little bit less silver on that one too, so that's only $88. Code 3202, that's also a 15% off piece. How'd everyone go with that Scorpio full moon the other night? My goodness, it's been just been such a full-on weekend. There's so much happening for me. Just like one thing after another. Good things, like not bad things. Like there was just a lot going on. Lots of big shifts, lots of things grounding, lots of things releasing, new energy coming in, lots of unearthing and stripping away of old, outdated beliefs, healing old wounds. Like Scorpio goes deep. It was like, yeah, quite an intense weekend and lead up to that full moon. So I hope you guys have done some nice grounding afterwards. It's been, yeah, been a lot. I'm actually going to head out and do a bit more grounding work this afternoon, actually. Anyway, this one is a really interesting design with the triple brass accents either side and a bit of a textured band on this one. I think that looks quite beautiful with the pyrite in there. This is code KRGJ 3195 and 215. So this one will be a 15% off piece as well. And we're going to head up. Oh, this is the other size 9. I thought there was another one. Beautiful size 9 in the square. Nice big chunky ring, simple band. That one is 2584, and that has already been marked down to 119. Its original price was 170, so that's got quite a significant discount on it for 119, code 2584, size 9. All right, so that's all the 9s. Is this 10? Yep, we've got a couple of 10s up here as well. So if you're just joining us live, feel free to say hi. And if there's something you're looking for in particular, feel free to ask. I am mainly just showing some particular crystals today. We've got Healer's Gold. This is a pyrite and magnetite combination that's found in Arizona. We also have Atlantisite, Dumortierite, and Hemimorphite coming up as well. So if there's something you want to see, just let us know. And I do have lots of other stones available to show and on our website. You're welcome to have a look online. But we are doing some live discounts at the moment and also adding some things to our clearance. Hey, Stacey, how you going? So code 3197 is size 10, 189. We have, I think, just 2 size 10s and 2 size 11s. So the size 9s we had quite a few of. Stacey, if there's something in particular that you're wanting to see, I know you've only got a short time, so I'm happy to show you, prioritize something you want to see. We've already shown the pendants in Healer's Gold, but if there's anything there just let me know row 1, row 2, and I can show it to you again. We've just got the one size 8. These are all size 9. I'm just doing size 10 and then size 11. And there's some gorgeous earrings up the back too. So another size 10 with the pyrite and magnetite. That is 148 and code 2404. I'm going to mark this one down to 100 today as well. You are so welcome. And just a reminder for those of you that are regulars, we are doing our live again this Saturday on Facebook from 1 o'clock. So it's back to our regular time slot this Saturday. And then next week, it'll be back to just doing, I'll do the Friday night live again. So from 7 p.m. I think the Friday worked really well last week. It was nice to see some different faces on the live and nice to finally do an evening one as well. So because being a single mum, it's a bit hard to do evenings most days. So, and it's the only night that I can kind of do, you know, and trying to still balance having a social life for the nights that I actually have free. So one night every 2 weeks I can do. Anyway, so here is a beautiful size 11 that's got a lovely double J style setting and split band. So size 11, that one is KRGJ 3199 and 154. So anything that I'm not discounting directly is 15% off for the live. I'll honour that discount for like 24 hours after the live, but after that it's just whatever the price is. So last one, this is like it's kind of cool. It's like a coffin shape, size 11. Nice big solid band on that one, an unusual design. That one is 160, code 2587. I reckon I'll do a bit of an extra discount on that one. 160. Let's do that one for 115. All right, so that's all of our rings in Healer's Gold. I'll move on to the earrings next. There's a couple of really nice pairs of earrings there. So first of all, we've got the marquee shape pair, code 1480. These ones are 115. Oops, sorry. The discount with the 15% off. So 115 less 15% brings those down to 97.75. I'll hold them up to my ear in a minute. I'll just show them all in my hand first. So next one has a little bit more pyrite. They're almost like a bit more of a leafy kind of shape. And they are code 1482 for 105. They'll also be 15% off. And then this is quite a cool looking pair, a bit more, almost looks like a gold like snake or something inside them. That one is 110 and code 1478. So 3 beautiful pairs. I'll hold them up to my ear to show the size of them. So first pair, the marquee shape earrings. I kind of like how they're dark, but you get those little flashes of gold sparkle through them when the light hits them. So that's the size of that pair. Again, they were code 1480 for 115. The next pair, so they're a lot more pyrite. They're quite an elegant looking pair. They're 105, code 1482. And the last pair, which has more of the black with that little bit of gold pyrite. Love the movement in that one. They are 110 and then code 1478. So that's the 3 pairs of Healer's Gold that we have. All right, so that is all of the Healer's Gold, you guys. So I think we might move on now to Dumortierite or Atlantisite or Hemimorphite. So if you have a preference, let me know and we'll go there next. I'll just do one last view of this section. So last chance, if you want to see anything again, for the earrings, just pair 1, 2, or 3, size 11 rings, size 10 rings, size 9 and 8, and then there's the 2 rows of pendants. Okay, so I'm going to bring the Just give me a sec while I bring this over. Okay, so we do still have the same table set up from the weekend. So there's still amber there. We showed some beautiful pyrite, so that's still available. There's a couple of unusual pendants here. This one is magnesium and this is amylite. Amylite is a rare type of fossilized shell. And we have some numite on the table from last week. There's aquamarine, damburite, sunstone I'm going to show you on Saturday, so I'll leave that set up for then. But now we'll do the beautiful, we've got Dumortierite, bracelets and pendants, the Atlantisite and the Hemimorphite. And once that's done, I'll probably end the live, but unless you guys want to see something else, you can always just ask and I'll be happy to show you anything else you want to see. All right, so Dumortierite. This is an interesting stone. It's a bit more of a rare one. It is connected, connected to the throat chakra and also the third eye. I'm just going to bring this light a little closer. There we go, that's better. So one thing about YouTube is trying to get the lighting right, but this is nice and bright. You can see all the gorgeous color in these stones. So it's a stone of divine inspiration as well as psychic ability and inner guidance. So really it helps to open up those intuitive communication channels as well. Code is KPGJ4154 and that is 140. Now these are also 15% off today in the live. So it does open the doors of insight, helps to activate the third eye, and also helps us to make mental leaps necessary for transcending things that are seemingly impossible or really difficult. It helps us to come up with solutions to some challenges. Can help to activate our clairvoyant abilities as well. So code 4150. That is 120. For some people who are already utilizing their clairvoyant senses or their clair senses, there can be other clairs, it can also help to open up like a level of prophetic type vision. So really opening up to those higher spiritual realms as well. And it can also help to, like if you're wearing it as jewelry, it sort of helps us to be immersed in its energy to help create a stronger energetic pattern, which helps to speed up the process of vibrational assimilation. So that just means that like whatever frequencies and energies that you're connecting with during a day or drawing down from those higher realms, it's helping your system to integrate all that energy as well. So this is code 3159 and 110. I'm going to mark this one down a little more than 15%. So I'm going to do this one for 85 today for the smaller piece. Okay. So last piece of Dumortierite, this one's, I love this setting on these pieces. I'll show them all on in just a minute. So it's also a stone of mental discipline and can also help us to have more faith and trust in the divine. So this one is 120, code 3285. It's also a good one for willpower and helping to take action on our inspiration as well. Now I do have a few bracelets, but not many. This is mainly what I have left in these. So there's the bigger nugget style bracelet. This is Dumortierite in quartz. This one is $30. Code is, or you can just say 10 mil if you would like that one for $30. I've just got the one and I've got a couple more here as well. So this is $20 for the slightly smaller nugget size. This one was 7 mil for Dumortierite in quartz. You can see that one there. This is a chunkier one again, but with you can sort of see the needles of the needles of the Dumortierite a little closer in some of these pieces. A bit more quartz in it. That's 25, and that's the 9mm. Then we have just one bracelet, which is the round style. This one's quite a tight fit, and that one is also 7mm and $50. So you can find the bracelets on our website. All of those items are on our website. So the other 3 items here are 15% off. And with our bracelets, when you buy 3 or more bracelets, you can also get 15% off as well. So I'm going to move on to the Atlantisite. I'm just going to grab a quick drink before I do, and then we'll do the Atlantisite and Hemimorphite. I just realised I forgot to show those Dumortierite pendants on. Let me do that first, and then I can continue with the other ones. Okay, so let's do the Dumortierite pendant. So I'll start with the big teardrop. This one was code 4154. They're such a beautiful colour. So that's the first one. And the second one was the oval, the big oval. So this one was code 4150. 4150. I'm not turning the light directly on because I feel like it's going to be too reflective, but if you want more light, just let me know. The smallest one, which we've marked down to 85, is 3159. So that's that one looks really lovely when you get these. The ones with the bit of silver work around the outside look really great on a collar. I do have hammered collars which suit that frame really nicely. So if it's a style you really love, the hammered collars work really well. Last one is 3285. So 3285, that is the largest of the I was going to say rectangular and rectangles at the same time. It all came out mushed up. Anyway, that's that one. The last one there. Okay, so that's the Dumortierite. We'll do the Atlantisite next, and I'll just work my way across the table with what's there. Alrighty, so Atlantisite. So this is, we've actually got 2 different varieties of Atlantisite here. They are a beautiful combination, one of the purple stick-tite that you can see, as well as the green serpentine. So there's this particular variety is the Tasmanian, Australian variety. There's 2 pieces of that, and then the rest is the African variety. So some of the properties of the beautiful stick-tite in serpentine, the stick-tite is known to be really, it's a gentle but expansive stone. It connects to spiritual protection, emotional and physical resilience, and also Kundalini activation. So it helps to raise that energy, which is like the spiritual energy, which often lays at the base of the spine and is activated during our lifetime. So this is code 4279 and 179. So I love you get this kind of velvety looking stick-tite, and then the more of like a matte green serpentine. It's a really, interesting combination of textures and colours, very contrasting. So all of these again will be 15% off unless I give a big discount. So that's our largest piece. There are some earrings. I think these ones here would actually work quite nicely as a set if someone's after a set. So this light, I've obviously got a bit of a dodgy connection. Just a sec, just make sure that's plugged in properly. There we go. It's just that must have accidentally knocked the cord out. All right. It's Super dodgy connection. All right, next one. This one also, wow, look at the vibrancy of that purple. I love that piece. It's really interesting. Hey, Susan, how you going? Just started showing Atlantisite. We've already done Healer's Gold and Dumortierite at the beginning, but if there's something you want to see, just let me know. So 4278, this is 149. We're doing 15% off all pieces unless I give a bigger discount. So yes, where were we? Yeah, so the Sticktite and Serpentine, it stimulates Kundalini energy, moves dormant energies that are usually at the base of the spine up through the chakras to the crown. So while the green Serpentine centers at the heart and is said to help emanate healing energies in that area, the Sticktite helps to blend the vibrations of love, forgiveness, and spiritual illumination, which help to link the heart and the crown. So purple is more connected to the crown, the green is more connected to the heart. So it's also got a real protective energy from negativity, particularly the Sticktite. But it's, as I said, got more of a gentle but strong energy. So very protective in the spiritual realms. So 149, code 4278. We've also got this gorgeous piece. Each one is just so different to the next. And this one is 119, code 4277. This one's different again. It's got such a vibrant contrast, really pale lime green almost with the, that light. Sorry, I keep knocking the cord. All right, that is 115 and code 4275. Loving the brightness of that green. You're persisting today. Can I have an intuitive pick, please? Yeah, sure. Was there something in particular that you're interested in terms of like jewelry or crystal? Yeah, just give me a little bit more if there's something specific, like if it's a crystal or jewelry piece, I can ask more questions. But if you're asking for an intuitive pick in terms of what crystal would work best for you right now, I'm happy to do that too. All right, so I'll just show this piece. This one is 4273. And this has been already marked down to $70. So that one was originally, what was it? So this will be part of our clearance. It was 88, now 70. That's a really good deal on that piece. And the last little piece of the African, I was going to say sudolite, Sticktite is $70. And that one is 3303. I'm going to do this little one for $50 today. I'll put that as an extra discount piece too. Jewellery, please. All right. Do you have a preference? I'm feeling maybe, hang on. Let me just tune in for you for a sec. Is it are you asking for something in Atlantisite or just in general? I wasn't too sure if you meant just from what's in front of us. Not sure what I need. Okay. Let me just do a quick little scan through your system. Getting something around solar plexus. So solar plexus is yellow, something to help open up. So maybe you've got a little bit of a block going on somewhere around your personal power and ability to take, I'm getting like ability to take action. I don't know. We could go back to like the pyrite or the, we had healer's golds that we showed earlier. Am I feeling something there? I'm not sure if you're, okay, I'm kind of being drawn to a pair of earrings in the healer's gold at the moment. Let me just show you. But I'll finish showing the Atlantisite first, and then I'll go back over there, okay? Because I've got a piece to share. In general, yeah, I'm getting yellow. So yellow or gold, like something to support solar plexus today. For confidence, but also for action. They're the two words I'm getting. So yeah, I reckon we'll have a look over at Healer's Gold, because that's a nice one to combine the energy of pyrite, which is very activating and supportive of solar plexus chakra, helps to kind of ignite your own inner sun, I guess. And then the magnetite is like very, it's about attracting things to you as well. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Interesting that came up, but yeah, I was sort of looking whether it was citrine or amber or something else, but it was Healer's Gold, which is funny because we've just done that. Anyway, oh, sorry about this light. Why is this such a dodgy connection? Sorry about that. All right, anyway, let's do these last couple of little pendants, and then I'm happy to quickly show these pieces on. I'll finish off the earrings, and then I'll go over to the healer's gold again for Susan. How's that resonating with you, by the way, Susan? Let me know. So this is the Australian Atlantisite. This little one is 118 and code 546. So this will be 15% off. And then we've got another gorgeous little oval piece. So these are a bit more in the serpentine than with stick tight, so a bit more heart centered. Code 544 is 118. So I've got those two pieces there, so they're both 15% off. I'll quickly show them on. I shall do the ring first. There's only one little ring in Atlantisite. Some interesting kind of purple veins running through that one. That is a size 8, I believe. Oh, it says 7, but I can fit that on my 7.5 finger. Yeah, maybe it's more 7.5. It's got some interesting veins of the purple running through. On point, awesome. We'll go and have a look at that for you in just a sec. So 3155 is 109. Let's have a look at these pendants on, and then I'll go and we'll do I'll show Susan the piece that I'm being drawn to. All right, we'll start with the pendants. I'll start with the first one that I showed. This one was 4279, and happy to let you guys know prices again if you need. So that was the first one. There is a pair of earrings I'll just hold up next to this because I think they could go really nicely as a set. Let's see if I can turn this around a little. There we go. So you can see it's kind of just got that wave of purple going through both the pieces that I think works nicely together. So I love the colours. These are like my two favourite colours. This is basically should be my favourite stone with the two colours running through it. So that was, I'll show those earrings in a minute. The earrings were $159, so I'll do a discount. If someone wants them as a set, I'll do a better price as a set. So that was the bigger pendant. That was $179, so there's 15% off that. Code 4279. The second piece was this one here. So it might be, I don't know if it's better with or without the light, you guys. I'm thinking with for these ones, but it's just a bit reflective. So that's the second piece. At least you're getting an idea of the size. If you need to see them in my hand again, just let me know. That was code 4278 and 149. Then we've got the oval with the beautiful silver frame around it, the hammered frame. That one was 119, code 4277. This next one's got a really nice contrast of the brighter greens with the purple. Kind of like these spidery veins. I love it. I get this sort of connection energy and support, the words that I get with that one. What are the properties of Atlantisite? So you've got the two stones in there together. So Sticktite is more like third eye and crown, being purple. So it opens up the Kundalini energy. So both the two together, they work to activate Kundalini, which is basically an energy that we all have dormant at the base of our spine. And when a Kundalini is activated, it helps to basically activate all of our chakras. And this particular combo stone, you're getting this connection at the heart with the serpentine, with the crown, which is the Sticktite. So it's a beautiful balancer between those two centers. Can really help us to activate our intuitive insight and wisdom and spiritual wisdom, and to bring that into the heart as well, to open up forgiveness, compassion. It's protective as well spiritually. And resilience is the other word. I was trying to think of what the word was. Resilience, emotional and physical resilience as well is another word for another point for that one. So this is the second last of the African ones. This is the clearance piece. It's been marked down. I guess with any crystal, it's just good to see what you're intuitively attracted to without necessarily knowing a lot about what its energies are. I think sometimes, like on some level, we always know what we need. I think we just need to learn to be more trusting of our own intuition, because quite often you'll be like, oh, why am I attracted to that thing? Sometimes we can't answer that question. It's not about the why as much as like on a conscious level. might not be clear in that moment, but it's like there's some part of you that knows like that you've got a connection to that thing, and by wearing it and getting your energetic support from that crystal over time, it might become more apparent why you were attracted to that thing. Sometimes it's like your future self future self coming to say, hey, try this thing on and it will help you with this thing. It's hard to explain, but yeah, that's how I feel with crystals. Like I don't always know why I'm attracted to something, but I'll just trust that and just wear it anyway. So that last little piece was marked down to $50, code 3303. And then we've got a couple of the Tassie pieces as well. So that was the little square or rectangle one. And I'll just put the other one next to it to compare. They're both about the same size. So these ones are a little brighter. I feel like we just, we have an Atlantisite ring. I just realized, I think I must have, oh, that just slipped down my back. Whoops, have to get that one. It's all cold. Woo! I've got an open back and it just decided to slip straight down my top. Great, huh? Good way to steal your crystals. That's awkward. I'll get that in a minute. I'm going to go get that ring as well, and then I will show the other pieces. There we go. That one literally decided to slide down my spine. How bizarre. Where is that other one? Let me find it. It's weird. I know unless we sold it already. Oh no, here it is. I knew we had one more. There's one more ring, which is the, there we go. Got one more ring, which is a size 10.5 in the Atlantisite. That one's just a new arrival, so there's no discount on this piece. Code is PRGJ920. It's a size 10.5 and it's 218. Okay, so I'll just quickly show the earrings. We'll finish off the Atlantisite and then I will show those earrings for you, Susan. So this was the pair that I feel like these match with this pendant quite beautifully as a set, or the closest thing you'll get to a set. They were code 1453. They're 159, and as with everything else, 15% off. Then we've got this gorgeous pair of funky little, they remind me of like a wing shape, little wings. Code is 1454 and 139. And then we've got two more pairs of earrings, the elongated ovals, which are 1452 and 159. And then we've got last pair here, which have a bit more serpentine. They are code 1451 and they've been marked down to 100. I also feel like these would make a really nice set together. Both have been marked down, so they're now 100 and that pendant is now 70. So 170 for a set there. I'll quickly show these up to my face and then we'll move on. Okay, so this was the first pair, which I showed just earlier with that pendant. So to say pair one, if you want to claim these just by the one, like the order that I'm showing them, that's pair number 2. Quite a funky shape. And then we also had the elongated ovals, that's pair 3. And pair 4, which was with the set. I'll hold the pendant up as well. Oops. Tag out of the way. So that's pair 4. I just discovered that I can zoom in on the live video. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. So you can get a better look at things. That's really good to know. Thanks for sharing that. All right, let's go over to the Healer's Gold, and I'll show you the pair of earrings that I've been spying for you. So this is what we showed before. This pair of earrings here are the ones that I was being drawn to for you. So I don't know how, if you want to have a little look at those, I'll just hold one up to my ear. So they're 110 and then 15% off, Susan. Code 1478. You're welcome to have a look at them online as well. I'll give you, maybe I'll see if there's a couple of things and then you can choose from those things what resonates the most. But they're actually a gorgeous pair of earrings. Kind of unusual with the black and the gold. Not a very usual looking piece for healer's gold. And yeah, the rest of the pieces that we have, let me just see. What size ring are you? Because that's size 8. Then these are all size 9. They're 11s and they're 10s. And these are the pendants. But I don't know, I'm sort of not really getting any of the other pieces. That was the only piece that kind of really resonated for me, for you. In terms of any other crystals, I'm not really getting anything from amber. The other thing that I'm getting drawn to is Heliodor, which is a golden beryl. So we do have a few beautiful rings in golden beryl. You may already have some, I'm not sure. And there's a few pendants there. I don't know what this one is. That's a size 8. That one is really pretty, actually. That's, I'll bring it over to the table. That one is the other piece I'm drawn to. So I'll show this one as well. So size 8. This is more like a, yeah, it's a real goldy coloured beryl. So golden beryl or Heliodor. This one is actually got such a beautiful warm energy. I'll see if I've got a little bit of a yeah, so this is, that's why, because the energy that I was getting for you, like about that block, it's an activation of the mind and the will. So if it's something that you're needing more energy or motivation to do things or for manifestation, Heliodor's connected to the fire element and the solar plexus. So it's definitely a good one for developing your personal power through activating the mind and the appropriate use of will as well. So that one there was $3.59 and code 773. I'll do 15% off that one for you as well. That's a fairly new piece. I think it might still be a new arrival, but I'd still do that. 7 to 7.5 in rings. So there's something popping up in the back of my memory that I have here. Oh, well, if you've already got it, then just, yeah, wear what you've got. But they're the 2 crystals that I'm feeling are what your system would really resonate with strongly at the moment. But yeah, see what you've got first. If you want me to, yeah, if you want to have another look at those, if you don't have them, then they're my picks for you. Anyway, so if anyone else wants an intuitive pick, I'm happy to do a quick one. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to Hemimorphite. We've only got a few pieces there, but I probably will finish up after that just because I've got a bit, I've got something else I need to do after the live before I pick up my my son from school. So we will be live again on Saturday though on Facebook. So by all means, if you want to join us over there on Saturday, then yeah, you can find me over there. So this is the last few pieces that I am going to be showing today in Hemimorphite. And yeah, we definitely we had a lot more Hemimorphite, but it's sort of sold out basically. So I've got a couple of cab pieces, couple of raw pieces. But yeah, Hemimorphite is a really stunning blue color. I'm just gonna actually move this I'll move this over this side so it's not, I keep hitting the cord and it's, there we go. All right, so Hemimorphite, I love this stone. That one is code 4199 and 170. So Hemimorphite is a great one for general well-being. I definitely feel like it's got a very soothing and cooling property to it. It's also balancing on our auric field, helps with emotional healing and communication, empathy, joy, and also helps with light activation within our system as well. So it actually resonates with the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, as well as higher chakras. So it's quite a beautiful high vibe stone. This is 15% off, code 4199. Yeah, it's I always feel like it's just got this real opening kind of energy to it. And it also connects with the storm element. So it's a clearing stone as well. It really helps to transform energy. So this is code 4191 and 125. So you can actually see through Hemimorphite, but you get these little teeny tiny, I don't know if you can see them, but like these little tiny fibers that kind of glisten, which gives it a bit of an extra sparkle. So they're the two cab pendants I have. I only have one ring, which would go really beautifully with that pendant as a set. The ring is a size 9, 3117 and 120. So that is the gorgeous Hemimorphite. Yeah, it's very, very strong for opening and clearing, particularly the higher chakras. And it is also said to help stimulate the pineal and pituitary glands, to help energize the third eye and the crown, and can also help with like mediumship, opening up to different spiritual dimensions as well. So yeah, beautiful one to work with for channeling or like spiritual communication. I do also have one little raw crystal hemimorphite piece. The black on there is part of the stone. And that little one is code 783 and 118. And then the last piece I have, this is a beautiful Blue Turtles piece. Blue Turtles is one of our Australian suppliers who is a designer, and they source some pretty beautiful natural raw pieces and make them into really beautiful jewellery. So this piece here is code BTP37 and 314. So there is 15% off all of those pieces today. If you're wanting to have a look at these, I'll just show them on, and then if there's another you want to have another look at, just ask. The last piece I'll show is actually a crystal of natural hemimorphite. This is quite a high quality piece. You can see the beautiful natural formation of that crystal. This piece, I believe, is from China. I can't remember which mine it was from. It's $420, code HEM2. That one I will do today for $350. Really special piece. I love it. Looks like a blue cloud. So I'll show the pendants on, and then if there's nothing else you guys want to see, I might wrap the live up for today. And then, yeah, if you do want to see something, just pop it in the comments and I'll be happy to show you. Can I grab a piece of Atlantisite and a piece of Hemimorphite under $100? Yeah, of course. Let me just show these on. Under $100 for Hemi. I tell you what, I can do the smallest piece. That'll be under 100 with the discount. I'll show you that one, or the teardrop cab. So this was the Blue Turtles piece for $314. Such a stunning color. It's so bright. I love that one. Then, so Susan, maybe if you want to choose one out of these two. So you've got the little petite Hemimorphite raw piece. If you want something that's a little smaller, get some light on that. Does have like a little bit of a little sparkle to it, or the cab piece, which is a bit bigger. So this was originally $125. I'll do it for $100 for you if you want this one. Such a stunning blue, that one. So that is that one. And the Atlantisite under 100. Let me just check what depending on if you're feeling more drawn to the Tassie or the African one, there is this little one for only $50, which is the little petite. It's got more stick tight in it, which was that one there. Or the other one is $70, which is in clearance, which is that one there. So they would be the options for under 100. Actually, possibly that one as well. One sec. I'm just checking what that will come down to. I could also add this one in. So they're kind of the three, depending on which one you're feeling most drawn to. If you want me to give you my intuitive picks out of them, I can as well. All right, so that was those pieces. The last piece of Hemi I didn't show on was this one. That one's beautiful color as well. All right, so that is all of the pieces. So if I was going to do intuitive picks for you, Susan, I will probably choose that little one. And for some reason I'm being drawn to these two. So let me know if you like those two. If you're happy with those, they're my intuitive picks for you. So that one, I'll just double check what the pricing will be on those for you. So there was 118, will come down to, so that'll basically be 100. and that one will be just so yeah, they'll be both around $100 each. So if you're happy with those two, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, if you have a preference for a different one, just let me know as well. But I think they are really beautiful pieces. They're quite unique, aren't they? Love them. All right, you let me know, and I'm going to finish up the live. Susan, maybe we can chat on Messenger. I will be on there for a little bit, and then I'll be heading out shortly. So your system just connected with both quite strongly. Yay. Well, that's what I felt. They were the immediate ones that my body went to for you. So thank you so much, Susan. Thanks everyone else for watching. If you want to see any of these gorgeous pieces, just have a look on our website, naturesmagic.com.au. And the 15% off only applies if you send me a private message within the next 24 hours. Otherwise, they're just the prices that they are on the website. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.